And Rachna is the sister of Rachna, David, that gave Martin Adams in our game in the World Championships a few years ago.
We'll see how these ladies get on this time around. With the winner to play, Fallon Sherrick, in the quarterfinals tomorrow afternoon.
And Rachna is another seasoned pro. She goes round on the circuit. Even though she qualified for this event, she does travel on the circuit every now and again.
Bookmakers do have the Graaf a heavy favourite.
81.
3-1 on.
This is an hard one to call, to be honest. I think it's going to be an hard one.
47.
But Aileen did give a good account of herself against Lisa Ashton in the first round of the World Championships. That was a hell of a game. Great game of darts. Great advertisement for ladies' darts.
Making the semi-finals of the World Masters last year in Hull.
Some nervy darts in this first leg.
As you mentioned, John, before, both players just trying to settle in.
Don't mention about settling in when Rashton's around. I actually saved her from a toilet in at the Welsh Open one year. She'd locked herself in.
Oh, right. I was going to wait to see which way that story was going to go, yeah.
No, she couldn't get out. She'd locked herself in, so I had to call security to open the door, because I didn't fancy kicking it in.
1-4-1 here. Just trying to get this down to 2-darter. Tosser to for the Graaf. Got to come down half an inch.
It's a lovely dart, is that?
Great adjustment. First blow to De Graaf. Race to 4.
We just saw Jim Williams there relaxing in the audience. What a start.
And not relaxed, Aileen De Graaf.
I must apologise to Angie Chambers as well, because I've had a text message saying that I mentioned that women score 26 a lot. But she did say today she did do.
Well, one thing must be said, that these ladies are definitely not doing that. So a great first match. Let's see if this one can follow it.
6-8.
And De Graaf peppering the treble 20.
And that's what she's known for, is her heavy scoring. It's sometimes like every other dart player, it's your finishing that lets you down.
13. Aileen require 85.
And she'll want to hit this sweep. Double top.
Top she wants.
Double 10.
Double 10 this time.
65.
She'll be back. With Rachna way back on 331.
Yeah, but what's the confidence destroyer is when you're down to something like this and you start breaking it down and breaking it down. You want to hit it and take it out now. It's a good decision, really.
Didn't fancy the double 5. Said split it. Leave herself double 4.
Now this is one of them doubles where you don't want to chase it to double 1.
Yeah. Double 2. Double 1.
No score.
Not to be.
Aileen, you require
Now it's got to go. Aileen, it needs to go.
Double 2.
Yeah, there's been shot.
Gets it this time around. And doubles her lead. 2-0 she leads, halfway there for a place in the quarterfinals.
The Rachna is off to a good start here. Oh, that's unlucky.
Good, decent reply from the Graaf. Friday night here in Blackpool. What else would you want to do?
A good set over that to leave him at 164 finish.
Aileen, you require 164.
So 167 here. Just to hold a throw. There's one part of the equation. There's the second part. Bullseye for a 167. Unlucky.
That's unlucky. Treble 18. 18s again. Unlucky.
41. Rachna, you require 49.
$17 for double 16. Well, just about. Double 16 just to hold a throw and to reduce the arrears to one leg.
17. Aileen, you require 63.
So 12 scored, 49.
23. Rachna, you require 32.
I think me and you both got that one wrong, John, I think. Miscounting from the 2001 World Champion and myself. Double 12.
Yeah,
great dart there from the Norwegian. Rachna David splits the arrears to just a single leg.
Yeah, when you're not playing, it's harder to commentate, really. When you're playing, it just comes natural to you.
Good first dart there from David.
They were bad darts than the last two. Bit better.
87.
Somewhere in that audience is Bob Potter, MBE, the owner of Lakeside.
Oh, wow. Travelled a few miles to grace us with his presence.
114.
He likes his darts, Bob.
So does this crowd.
Aileen, you require 134.
Unlucky just next door. Needed the treble 14 for double 16. Excellent dart there from the Graaf. Goes 2 up with 3 to play. 3-1 she leads. And looking comfortable, John.
Yeah, definitely. She needed that. With Rachna being too far behind, which we saw in the last leg, a few legs ago. It was 300 in front and on a double. And she nearly lost the leg.
Well, this has been a good performance so far from the Graaf, though, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. It's been solid. I can't see her losing the game from here, mind you. We don't know what commentators do.
Indeed.
As Mr. Mitchell has just reminded me downstairs.
He's already collared you, I believe.
And there's Bob. I think he's doing the commentary on Scott's game, so that's me out the thing, and Bob's in there.
Indeed, Bobby George will join us for a couple of matches later on this evening. There's only one Bobby George.
Thank God.
100.
Coming down for cover.
57. Rachna, you require 131.
Not to be, so Rachna with the advantage here. Knowing she'll have 6 darts at 131. We'll try and check out. And leads into that 131 to leave herself 58. Some good darts there. De Graaf can only pressurise.
95.
Still a decent effort. This 58 needs to go.
Top's needed. Top score.
Excellent hold, that is. She reminds De Graaf she's still in the game.
Aileen will just want to go off big here. Try her darts. She'll want to hold this game, and that's it. Game over. Saying about Aileen being pregnant and putting the weight on, Rachna has actually lost a lot of weight. She's been on a very strict diet, and she's looking a lot better for it.
97.
So Rachna chasing the leg. Needs to break back
81.
to send this to a decider. Only 43 scored there, though. So chance here for Rachna. Can she capitalise on it, though? Needs a treble.
85.
Gets a treble. Keeps it alive in the leg, John.
Yeah, definitely. 6-2. I think Aileen's starting to think about this. She's all over the place at the moment.
Yeah, the Norwegians really putting the pressure on.
Just said he's 60, leaves the one top shot, 170. Aileen just needs to just get this down. It's great darts with that.
Luckily require 170.
So turn 70 for Rachna David. Not to be this time. Need to try and pressure Aileen, though. She hasn't really done that. Only 40 scored. So advantage to Graaf.
Double 8 left.
Luckily require 130.
So arguably this turn 30 really does need to go. Needs the treble for the bullseye. Just underneath, unlucky. Treble 18 will leave double 18 next time around if she gets a chance.
There's 3 darts at double 8 for Aileen for the match.
So for a place and a quarter final against Fallon Shedek, double
4,
8.
double 4, double 2.
14.
Madhouse left.
Not to be, so 86 for David to keep her hopes alive. Treble 18 for double 16. Single 18 leaves the bullseye. 64 left, so treble 16. Went for treble 8, is not to be.
Double
She knows.
one's one of the hard ones. You either got to go for it or above and then drop down. This one should be.
It is indeed. The Graaf is through to the quarterfinals, where she'll meet Fallon Shedek on Saturday afternoon. A good performance from Aileen de Graaf. She beats Rachna David by 4 legs to 2. John Walton, a very good performance from Aileen de Graaf.
Yeah, definitely solid on the scoring. Bit iffy on the doubles, but she's through to the next round.
Indeed she is. She'll be playing Fallon Shedek in the ladies' last 8 on Saturday afternoon. She's through by 4 legs to 2.